Welcome to the One Bar in Lupagus Show, your daily source for everything Minnesota Vikings.
All right, welcome back. It is horned up time. Let's talk some damn Minnesota Vikings. We got Alex from Hail Mary Sports coming on. He's going to be doing a Viking 7-round mock draft. What better to get a 7-round mock draft from an absolute draft guru like Alex? Also, Purple Pumpkin Face sent us a little care package here. I've yet to open. I feel like I know what's in here. I could be dead wrong. I have a hunch. So I'll be opening this puppy up.
Yeah, I got a little care pack from Dusty Ray. Sent a bunch of cards, and some of those are up here behind me in my backdrop. I opened up one of his packs on the last Searching for Vikings. So thank you, Dusty Ray, for that. What a pal you truly are. This is it, guys. This is the last March horned up. Next week, it will be April. It will be draft month. We are on the precipice of this team getting even better than it already has.
Yeah, it is going to get better. We are going to be very, very good. Very, very good football squad. Excited. We got some brewskis right here. Tony is in the house. What's going on? Boz Daddy, Chris, Lord Duncan. What is shaking? Hey. John Carlone.
That's not Tony. That's the Patch Man.
Patch Man. We got Purple Pumpkin Face. Here it is, man. I know what it is.
Smell
maybe
good?
Not. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what it is.
Maybe it's just
Lord Duncan is horned up.
Purple Pumpkin Face. It is magical. Okay, I think he might be leaning a certain way with that comment he just dropped. Thank you.
It is magical. That is just pretty much confirming what I feel like it might be. Turds for life. That's
Vic
not
Ryder.
Nice. Vic Ryder. Do you have a trivia tonight or no?
No trivia tonight.
All right, no giveaway, I guess.
We haven't done trivia in like a month.
Let's see what's up. Got a pretty good question for the mailbag. Matamina's got a good question.
Well, I mean, I've already pasted them in, but
we'll go check it out while we're welcoming everybody in. If you missed Matamina's,
I just checked like 20 minutes ago. Nothing from T-Bass. I hope he's okay. Somebody check in on T-Bass. He did not drop a question for the mailbag this week. I'm a little bit concerned about him.
Well, we'll do a giveaway anyways tonight. Even though no trivia, let's do. We got to get some new swag out there with the new logo. So we'll think of some way somehow to do a giveaway for every super chat. Everybody who does a super chat will be in the mix. Let's do a One Bar and Lumpagus hoodie with the new logo. So hit those things. Adriano, what's shaking?
And the super chats get you on that wheel tonight. It's a simple spin. All it's going to take to win in a super chat.
I'm opening this thing.
Right now?
I don't know. Why not? It's been here since, well, I guess only since yesterday.
Average Gamer says, hello,
it came in two boxes. There was a box inside of a box. So he's very... Purple Pumpkin Face.
Is it what I think it is?
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I knew it. Do we not get those up here? I've never seen them at our local Super One.
No, we don't have these here. We've never even heard of them. Before Purple Pumpkin Face, we didn't know these existed. There are two of them, so I definitely have one for you.
Woo!
I'm going to put that
right there. Can't see it. I think you should try one right now on air. That's the only thing that makes sense here. You need to try
Purple
one.
Pumpkin Face. Well done, sir. A+. Appreciate it. That is beautiful. John Carlone has never seen them. That's awesome. Love it. I mean, to be fair, every Little Debbie that isn't a honey bun or one of those oatmeal things, they all taste the same. I feel like this is going to taste the same, which is plastic.
Try it. You need to try it. You can't just do it. You can have one of mine.
Zebra cakes. I mean, everything that has this type of look, regardless of the color, they all taste the same. Yeah, I'll try one. Fine. Purple Pumpkin says nope. I don't know what nope means. Are you saying they don't taste the same? Honey bun. Oh, all right. Little bit of a curveball here. Did not expect this. They're individually wrapped.
Okay. All right.
I figured they would definitely be 2-1.
All right.
Well, yeah, cupcakes are different. Looks like a tampon.
Put it. See if it's absorbent. I'm so nervous for you right now. You've eaten manwich on here. This can't be any worse.
It smells like a Little Debbie product. Very potent, very chemically.
Okay. Look at Tony.
Like
the Patch Man says, "Eat it. You touched it. You have to eat it. That's a rule.
Smells
like
touch.
Diabetes. It must be eaten."
It smells. I mean, usually they stink like just This smells very thick. I think this is going to be very.
Can you smell thick? Oh, you snuck in a bite. How is it? I think you can say it's not bad. Let me see the inside of that thing.
I've said that many times. I'm very surprised. Let me start off with this. It doesn't taste exactly like the other ones. The pink flavoring, which you can see right there, definitely has a very potent taste. More of a fruity / unicorny taste.
Okay. Like a Fruity Pebbles or like a straight fruit, like a strawberry, raspberry flavoring?
I don't know. I think I might be getting cancer just eating this thing.
Oh my God. I'll check you for lumps.
It tastes, it definitely tastes different. I would give this a rating of 1 out of 10. I'd give this a 5.6 out of 10, which any other Little Debbie product is generally in the 2 to 3 range.
Really?
So this is better because it tastes different. So the unicorn, what are these called? The unicorn cakes are better than expected. Do not taste the same. Worth the bite. Purple pumpkin face. Greatly appreciate you sending these. My mind is blown right now.
Well, okay, first of all, I just had hit up Little Debbie to sponsor us, so you just killed that. So thank you for that.
I don't care. She is hot. Actually, no, that was rude. I think she might be. Never mind. She ain't hot.
That was
She's a child. I was joking.
You see when Will Ferrell dressed up as Little Debbie
Yes.
one time? Was it on Conan? Leno? One of those shows.
You know what? It's not bad. It's really not bad. It's better than I would have expected. I just expected it to taste like kind of like glue.
I'll be honest. Like I don't usually go toward the fruit flavored desserts like that. I'm more of a chocolate guy, so I'm like a chocolate guy. But I'm excited to try it. Deplorable.
It was sent. So we got the unicorn cakes. So that's what I'm talking about. Take your chocolate and shove it up your butt. It tastes exactly how you think it would taste, the pinkness. So
I feel like I can taste it in my mouth if I try enough. We have breaking news from D Mainer.
Tastes like a cheap carnival.
This guy's balls itch right now.
Well, scratch them. You got fingers or not? If you don't have fingers, we'll be right over.
All right. Let's jump into this. Let's jump in. We've got 106 here watching between Twitter and YouTube, so that's great.
Okay, Viking funeral. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah,
you know what?
You have a whole list of apologies you got to do after what you just did.
I'm not giving any apologies. Viking funeral has the type of personality that he doesn't want. You don't want no apologies. My point was that these are very sugary, and I don't know anything about diabetes, but I feel like my blood sugar is through the roof. Does that help? I don't know.
I'm sure you're fine.
I'm not apologizing. I do have diabetes now, and I apologize for your diabetes.
Nothing to laugh about. My grandparents went through it.
Oh, well, they're dead now.
They are because they had too many Little Debbies. All right. Oh, look at Dirk. Just be a man. Finish that unicorn cake right now. That's you. You're his picture. And yours.
Oh, my nose zit. Christ, I got 2 of them in that thing. I must have been wearing sunglasses that
And
day.
there's one like in your eye over there too. You got 3.
I feel like he did not use a proper photo edit. Like this seems stretched. I look like a fish. I don't think my eyes are that far apart.
You got an igina over there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
All right, let's get into it. So, latest Vikings news. There's the Vikings put in a proposal request, whatever you want to call it, to have the 2028 draft in Minnesota. What do you guys think about that? The draft in Minnesota, would you go? Do you like the idea of that? Do you give a shit? Would that change your draft day plans if it was actually in Minneapolis? Maybe I would assume somewhere on US Bank is where they'd have it.
5.6 down to a 4.3, by the way.
Oh, no, last fight wasn't good.
I think that was my dinner. Yeah, so draft coming to Minnesota. They got 2 years to pick. They will losing sponsors left. Little Debbie uninterested unless it's Honey Bun. They got they're going to announce it this summer. So U.S. Bank makes perfect sense. They say they're going to have it. I mean, U.S. Bank is obviously a beautiful facility. All around that, there's tons of space to do tons of shit. To me, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. They will get the draft. There's no doubt.
I wouldn't go in a million years. You see the sea of people that was at Detroit. I don't see how that's fun. Just how do you even go?
Well, I won't go, but
how do you? As well, so how do you go get a beer and find your spot? Like, you're watching a draft from like basically 6 blocks away. I would much rather be at home. Much rather be here live streaming that thing than be there in person. And maybe there's some aura, maybe there's some shit going around. Like, it'd probably be a lot of fun. But no, would I ever go in person? Not interested. Not.
Honestly, the draft could be my backyard. I probably wouldn't go. Like, I need to be zoned in, focused. Draft. Too much emotions, too much whatever. If I'm there, I'm probably gonna be shit faced before I get there.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing with the Super Bowl. Like, if Vikings, if and when they win the Super Bowl, it's like I gotta have a clear mind. Like, I honestly think that would be one of my most sober moments. It's like I have to soak this thing in. I can't let that creep into me. So, like, I would not go, but I hope it's in Minnesota.
If the Vikings were in the Super Bowl, I would have to snort like a full bag of crack cocaine. I would need something to more than
crack.
beer. I need to be in a different level to handle the stress of it all. It would just be insane. I'm not gonna be like someone who's like, oh, you know what? It's good to be here finally again. No, you got to win the game. So yes, I would snort cocaine.
Well, I'm glad you're not snorting crack.
Honeymoon's next time. No, it's all good, Purple Pumpkin Face. That's great. Love that you sent those.
No, Purple. No, that is not the point of this. You took the beautiful effort to send these beautiful unicorn cakes. I am so glad I got to finally try these things. Appreciate it very, very much. And like I said, even the rating I gave these are much higher than any other Little Debbie cakes. So thank you.
And Lord Duncan, straighten me out. You don't smoke. You don't snort it.
You know what? I felt like I felt like that. He's right.
He is right. So a lot of I'm trying to keep track of these Vikings visits and everything being announced, who they're seeing, these draft prospects. But one today that was getting a lot of run was this Georgia State wide receiver Ted Hurst, like a kind of a nondescript player. This has kind of been all over Twitter today, to the point where Thor was saying, like, don't be surprised if he's your pick at 97. Ted freaking Hurst. Kind of the visit news of the day.
Well, he was a stud at the Senior Bowl. Ted Hurst is he's a I don't know, what do you call it? Not a sleeper, a little bit of a hidden gem, I think, because he went to Georgia State. And his big thing is his size, his dominance at that level. But the good thing is he ripped it up at the Senior Bowl. I think it was in my draft magazine or a draft profile. It said he is the king of 50-50 balls. You need a guy that's going to go up there and get that thing. George Hurst is your guy. And he's a day 2 guy.
He's a
day 2 guy.
It's Ted Hurst from Georgia State. So
what I say?
You said George Hurst from Tedia State.
Nah. This damn unicorn cake's got me all messed up in the head.
Speaking of draft magazines, do not get the black and green one. I just paid $15. It's the worst draft magazine ever been through in my life. It's horrible.
To be fair, you cannot get a draft magazine under $15. So there's not like a $5 draft magazine.
Bad. It's so bad. How was the Athlon one? You got that one. Is that good? Does it actually have write-ups?
It's not. I ended up getting the Lindy's. Lindy's is the way to go.
They didn't have it.
Well, you're going to a generic store. I go to good stores. So Lindy's is the one. It's perfect. They have profiles all the way up to like 30, 35 players. It's wonderful.
Yeah, I did not see Lindy's. I looked over at the store. I got this one that has a flashy cover, and it's horrible. It's horrible. So
you don't have to look all over at the store. Generally, it's either in the magazine section or they do not have it.
I saw this one, and I did not see Lindy's. So maybe it was so low.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's generally in the magazine section. You don't have to go like look in different sections. If it's not in the magazine section, you don't have to look all over the store.
I wasn't in the fucking diaper aisle.
Well, you said you looked all over the store.
Well, I meant that area of the magazine
That's
section.
not all over the store. That's the magazine section.
Oh, whatever. I turned around and grabbed some wart remover in the meantime, because it's right by the pharmacy section.
Yeah,
One more nugget here I thought was interesting. for the week. Vikings were listed as one of the best team fits for current free agent defensive tackle DJ Reader per Bleacher Report. He remains a high-end starter, a legitimate force against the run, and a very durable defender. What do you guys think with DJ Reader being kind of a late free agent signing, maybe even after the draft? DJ Reader.
I feel like I'm missing some comments here. Seems like some health comments here. Apologize about the diabetes comment. I don't know.
You just killed the show.
No, I didn't. I don't know. I didn't see the comments. DJ Reader, the big run stuffer. He's going to be like 32, 33 years old man, but still performing. Don't look at his stat line and just be like, oh, this guy doesn't get any sacks or tackles or whatever. His whole thing is just sucking up those guards and centers and letting the other guys do the work.
Yeah, I wouldn't hate it. I don't think it needs to happen now. Like I think maybe let the draft play out. I don't know if anybody's pounding down the door to sign him right now. I think everything kind of just gone quiet as far as free agency goes. I don't see a lot of teams making any moves now. I think the draft's coming up. Pro days are coming up. Everybody's focused on that. I think he'll be there after the draft. If you need him then, get him then.
Oh, shit. Hold on a sec.
Wimbar's a hot freaking mess tonight. Not sure what's going on. I like it, though. I like it. It's random. It's wild. Again, Alex from Hail Mary Sports will be coming on, doing a Vikings 7-round mock for you guys live. What a treat we have for you today. Alex is the shit because he does not hold back. If he doesn't like a prospect, he will say it, and he will say it in very certain terms and usually very graphic terms. So one of my favorite draft analysts out there, Unicorn Poops, says, yeah, I don't know what's going on with Wimbar right now. But we're trying to get the biggest Vikings news. It's kind of been a quiet week. There's been always stuff going on. I know JJ McCarthy's back in Minnesota and apparently doing everything he needs to do to show that he wants to be here, which is what happened.
I am striking out left and right tonight.
What happened now?
Nothing. My family is home, and I left my kids' Easter basket out on the main table, and she saw it. So now I have.
Well, your kids are also like in high school.
I mean, obviously she knows. Coming from you, obviously she knows the Easter Bunny does not exist. But we still like to hide a basket. It's fun.
Has that been
and
proven?
She saw all the stuff.
Yeah, it happens.
Damn it.
Thank you, Skolyuma. One of the most underrated Disney movies there is Robin Hood. Let's get to the mailbag here. Musty and saying, he says, what is the one position that if selected in the first round would make you furious? Furious.
Will you talk about Jonah Coleman visiting the Vikings?
No, I didn't put that on there.
No, I'll just say this. So Jonah Coleman's visiting the Vikings. Like, that doesn't fit. The dude's a bowling ball. He's a Jordan Mason. Why? So this works well into this question where I like running back. I don't want a bruising running back to answer this question.
Well, his first round was the question, and I don't want a receiver.
First round.
I do not want a receiver in round one. We got 2 first-round receivers already on this team. A couple years down the road, how are you going to pay another one? I do not want a first-round receiver, and I will stand on that hill, and I will scream it naked.
I don't think there's any way in hell. I don't think you have to worry about that.
You see some mocks trying to get cute, and they put a receiver to the Vikings.
But it's always Jordan Tyson, right?
No, it's whoever.
Who else would it be?
The guy from Indiana, Cooper.
I mean, Omar Cooper's different, but Tyson is all about, he's got injuries. The dude's still not doing anything. Like, I don't think there's any way I'm not worried about that at all. So like if that were to happen, I would be so shocked. I would probably just take a big old dump on the live show.
I think you just did.
So yeah, mine
on Easter. That's what you just did.
First round position edge. There's really not many more.
You don't want edge?
I mean, they're not gonna not in the first round. I'm good for edge in the second round. Like I know a lot of people aren't on that train, but aside from like obviously like a guard, there's no centers worthy of that. We're not going to take a tackle. We're not going to take a guard. So there's not many that's not on the table. So I would just say wide receiver and edge.
Davey's got breaking news.
Oh, great!
You love the shits.
I do, but in the morning. Not at night. Morning until I go to bed. If I have diarrhea, I embrace it. I welcome it. I like it. At bedtime, uninterested.
All right, this one's from who's this one from? Where's his name? I don't think I can see his name. But anyway, I enjoyed hearing your breakdown of Emmanuel McNeil-Warren last week. So I have another safety that I would like to get your thoughts on. Can you talk a little bit about AJ Halsey? I think if the Vikings don't go safety in round one, this guy would be an amazing get if he's there with the second round pick. Thoughts on AJ Halsey from LSU?
Wow. All right. This is a little bit. I did not look at these questions beforehand. I do like Halsey. Like he's kind of a mean dude back there, right? Like he's not much. Like I think his big knock is his speed. Like he's not the fastest guy. He might get burnt a little bit, but he's gonna lay the thunder.
He can lay the thunder. He's got some ball skills. He had 8 interceptions the last couple of years. He's had a ton of pass breakups. I love this guy. Like after the top 3, he is the guy I want. He's doing my round 2 crushes. I'd love to get this guy. If you don't get a safety round 1, AJ Halsey round 2 would be glorious. Yeah, I'd be all for it. So I agree 100%. AJ Halsey round 2. If you don't get a safety round 1, it'd be great.
Yeah, I like. There's really not many safeties I don't like. Genesis Smith, actually.
Yes, he's the one I do not like.
Yeah, I mean, he's just, and and to be fair, usually the ones we don't like turn out to be the best. So, but he's just so. I don't want to say
too many tackles.
Well, yeah, but the missed tackles and the upside, like I either want, he just doesn't do it for me.
No, I'm not a Genesis Smith guy, and
but the Vikings are very interested in this guy. They've met with him.
I know, and there's not a lot of guys I don't like, but he's the one. Rob Reuter did a mock 4-rounder, and I pretty much hated every pick.
We'll get Alex from Hail Mary Sports coming on. We'll get his thoughts on Genesis Smith.
Yeah, love to hear what he has to say. And when you left, I said Alex doesn't hold anything back. He will talk about a guy. He'll use expletive language. He will swear. He'll cuss. He'll make you feel dirty, and that's Absolutely what he does. All right, this one, Lord Cool said, I was going to put this in here, but he asked this last week, and I didn't put it up. I'm not really sure what he wants us to say. I don't know how to answer this, but how do you feel, this is from Lord Cool Seth, how do you feel this draft will affect a new Vikings general manager? Alex is here.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. Hold on. The man, the myth, the legend. What's going on, buddy?
What's going on, y'all?
How you doing, man? You looking good.
Thank
you. Birthday last week.
Oh, it's been busy. I'm actually in the middle of moving right now too. So like life's been eventful, man.
You're moving? Are you taking the fan with you?
No fans going with me, man.
With the blind.
You know what? I do have only one blind in my new bedroom. It's kind of weird. It's a very unique setup. I actually quite like it, but I'm figuring out where I'm going to put my desk. So there might be more windows or less. You guys will have to wait to see.
Can't wait.
We just had a little conversation with Genesis Smith. Me and Norwumbar are huge fans of him. What's your take on Genesis Smith?
Let's start off on a different topic.
Do it.
Oh, no.
I don't like a safety that can't play the run, y'all.
Yes.
That's my thing. That's my thing. That's the only thing. Like, he's good coverage. Very good in coverage. Tested out much better than I thought, but I'm a sucker for run defense with my safeties.
Nice. What AJ Halsey? My God,
dude's a savage. I mean, I'm a big fan of him round 2. Like, he's just a strong built safety. I don't think he has the change of direction ability to really make up for if he ends up having some stumbles and stuff. But yeah, it's he's fun, and he definitely knows how to pick off the ball too in the red zone, which is something I'm a big fan of.
Chris Vikings 30 thinks you look like Josh Peck.
Who?
Josh Peck? I don't know who that is.
Drake and Josh. He's been in some movies.
No, wait, from Drake and Josh? Hold on.
Yeah, he was. Well, don't go early because he was chubby back in the day. But I mean, he lost a lot of weight now. He looks.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea who Josh Peck is.
I can see it a little bit if he had a beard.
Okay.
If he had a beard. Okay. I have a much deeper voice than Josh, but I'm looking at it right now. Like I could see how someone could come away with that. I can't lie.
All right, good. All right, are you ready to make the Vikings better?
I'm always ready.
Oh,
actually, I have a secret crush on the Vikings for some reason. My girlfriend's favorite color is purple, so maybe that's why. But
okay.
I'm just a sucker for Dallas Turner. And
Right.
then, I mean, it's just like whenever he went there, I was like, all right, this organization has balls. I love it. So that's where my fandom started to creep in.
Wow.
It's getting a little creepy in the comments. Chris Vikings thinks you're handsome. Guitar person says you have mover star look. This is getting weird.
I'll take it.
Why not, man?
We don't get those comments. We don't get those comments at all.
You know what? To be fair, you're next to us. So you look even better.
Oh my God, get the fuck out of here.
All right, so we're using the PFF. Alex, the man. By the way, 20,000 subs.
Wow!
Thank you.
Give it up for Alex in the comments, baby. 20,000 subs. We're trying to get there. We're losers. We're getting close, but we have not getting there. 20,000, well-deserved. Congratulations, man. That is fantastic.
I appreciate it. No, you guys deserve it even more than I do. So obviously you guys will get there soon.
We gave you 26 of those subscribers, so you're welcome.
You know what? I'll take every single one I can get. They're probably 26.
Yeah, get your butts over there if you have not subscribed. I know a lot of our viewers have, but so you're going to do a Viking 7-round mock. We're using the PFF. We're hoping you make this squad very good. We're going to shut up and just let you do your thing. But let's do it. You ready?
Let's go for it, man.
He's ready.
I've been born ready.
Oh yeah.
See what the hell happens here.
So let me just so
here we go. All right. Round
one. Is it fair? Are you gonna stick and pick the whole time? Or
I mean they don't
whatever you want.
Pop open trades, do they? I haven't done a 7-rounder for a one team in a hot second, and they just made an undo pick button. God bless PFF for doing that.
Yes, they did.
They did. I was like, in my last mock draft, I'm like, there's no way this is a thing. I don't know how the hell I saw it, but
can we undo a Lewis scene?
Unfortunately, we cannot.
I wish.
The undo pick is beautiful. I'm glad you mentioned that because I've been using that a lot.
When can you use it? I haven't seen, can you like 2 rounds later you can go back?
I mean, I feel like this is something we should produce some R&D maybe off camera, but but I mean, shoot. Okay, so sitting here at this pick, let's address this one first. There's a couple options. So for me, I think I want your guys' feedback on this as well. Biggest areas of improvement for us is I think we can aim at center, not round one, but I think that center obviously could be a position where we target. Quarterback's not going to be good enough this draft. I'm not going to really do anything there. And then I like defensive interior a ton for this team. It doesn't matter really where. Yep. Yeah. And then a boundary corner, free safety. Those are like my primary targets.
Nailed it.
You are on the right page here.
Okay. All right. So good. All right. So if I'm going to be looking at where the strengths are of this draft comparatively for like all those positions, the defensive interior gets pretty weak at awkward points. And for the fact that it's such a glaring need, I would definitely, so where I'm looking right now is between Emmanuel McNeil-Warren, because I love him to death. He's my safety 3, and I think that he could be able to play both strong and free perfectly fine. So I don't think it's going to be much of an issue with Metellus there. So that would be like where my gut instantly goes to. But looking at how uncomfortable I am looking at this defensive interior, I don't think we can ignore Peter Woods. Caleb Banks has a foot injury, and he's pretty much like Zion Williamson for the fact that he unfortunately might not get healthy based on the fact that it's been a recurring issue all year. But Peter Woods is the guy who sticks out to me. I don't know why people are trying to push him down. I think there's some type of narrative for that that's just not based in reality. He's super strong. He's a little bit on the lighter side, but I mean, if you use him in the role of where Jalen Redmond is, I'm personally a huge fan of that. And again, as the board falls, it gets a little bit more uncomfortable in those mid rounds where we kind of need an impact starter right away at this position, maybe more than the others. What are your guys' thoughts?
I'm on board with that.
I love me some Peter Woods. The reason why I feel like McNeil-Warren, for me anyways, like these safeties round 2 and 3, there's still going to be some very good safeties there, right? So like you get the defensive lineman right out of the gate, and you just deal with the safety later. You're going to get a good safety. So I'm a Peter Woods guy. I like it.
Okay. Yeah, we're on board then. I'm actually pulling up my own PFF simulator just to see how this ends up. I'm going to do the undo button for you guys. I'm going to do some R&D live with you guys.
All right. So is Peter Woods the man? Is he the pick?
Absolutely.
He's the pick. He's the pick.
Absolutely.
Hey, we had Broshmo on last week, and he loves Miller, the defensive tackle.
Yeah.
Where do you rank him amongst your D tackles?
Christian Miller?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I love Christian Miller. I'm gonna pull up his board. I'm gonna absolutely shatter him really quickly because I can guarantee you I have him higher. He always does this.
Wow.
We always get in like we get matches against each other, and it's like he's like, I love a player, and then I'll love him more, and then I'll say I love a player, and then he loves him more. It's oh my God, never mind. He has him as his DI1.
Oh yeah, he loves him. He loves him.
Yeah. I saw Mock give us 18. He went Christian
Holy
Miller.
Toledo. Okay, so I have Christian Miller at 24. He has him at 20.
Wow.
Sorry for spoiling his big board right there. That's the only time I'll do it. Okay. I promise.
Worth it. $30. Go get it. Boom.
Yeah. Absolutely. We'll promote it there. Actually, he's 23 on my board now. But anyways, yeah, I do love Christian Miller. I do think that it's the same range, but I do have Peter Woods at 11.
Nice. Look who's on the board.
All right.
Who's on the board? Scroll down.
You are up, sir.
Oh, AJ Halsey's here. Oh, shoot. Okay, first off, you can do the undo pick button and it will go right back. Just fun fact. You can you can do that. However, I don't think we should use that power this episode. Here's my issue with Halsey. I think he overlaps with Natellis too much. Very much a strong safety. I don't like the flexibility personally, or the lack of. I would be definitely more open to, I want to look at our picks here. We have another pick at 82, another one at 97. I'd rather divert the safety capital there, where we'll see if maybe Genesis Smith falls, because I think in free safety role. Wait, I thought both of y'all liked him.
No. Don't let Lupagus sway you.
Oh my goodness.
This is you.
There's another player that I like below that. So I'm just saying Smith is there. Bud Clark is there.
Yes. Yeah. There you go.
Bud.
So, what corners are available for you guys right now? Because I ended up having the luck of the draw with freaking Chris Johnson here, and I can't tease myself like that. You know what? I don't mind the corners too much, but I do want to see if center-wise, Connor Lew's an option. This is a bad pick spot. Just for those of y'all who are watching, this is a great spot to trade down. If you guys want to trade down, you guys can do so.
We do.
Don't let me stop y'all. But I mean, honestly, this is kind of an icky zone. This is an icky spot.
Been there a lot.
Yeah.
Amen to that, guys. Defensive interior nose tackle is not good enough value at this point, so I wouldn't just back-to-back it right there. Center-wise, I don't think the value's great. Wide receiver is not something I'm going to target here. So definitely a weird position. I'd probably then just go for the corner. And then based on who's available, I'm just going to rock Keith Abney. Corner height is not that big of an issue for Brian Flores if he stays. And I'm dropping my corner video tonight, funnily enough, for my Patreon people, top 30. But let's just say Keith Abney's pretty high on that.
Nice.
Keith Abney. I like it. So we've gone Peter Woods, Keith Abney, addressing a couple of very big needs, which the value I think lines up well. What are we thinking now? Round three for one of two round three picks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm running Connor Lew to the podium. I don't care what safety is.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm taking Connor Lew right.
Connor Lew.
Oh man.
Oh shit. Oh, I thought I did the wrong one.
No, you did the right one.
I would
guess what?
Over.
There's an undo button.
Is he your center?
You're right.
Is he your
top
center?
Connor Lew, center one.
I mean, I'm not a doctor, so I don't know what the state of his knee is, but I might say Trey Zune might be my top center.
Okay.
I love me some Trey Zune. And he had a 96 grade on his one game he played. So I'm like, all right, that's kind of a flex if I've ever seen one. Okay, so
where I got to interrupt really quick. We had Jagger Burton on the show. Love the dude. Where do you have him ranked?
Great dude.
He's a day 3 guy for me, but I liked him at the Shrine. I mean, he actually impressed compared to what I expected there. So I'm really happy with the results that he had.
John Carolon is not happy. He says not good.
Not good.
Don't mess with John. The guy's the strongest viewer that we have.
Yeah.
But
the GOAT.
D-line, corner, and center have been addressed. Huge needs. We probably have damn near 3 starters out of the gate.
I think so.
So our second round 3 pick.
Let's get a 4th. I want to go and check out Bud Clark, safety out of TCU, to play that free safety spot.
Yeah.
I think he's a day 1 starter off the bat. Tested out phenomenally well. He's just such a talented defensive
the
back.
Vikings love him too. He said that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have met with him, I think, a few times. He's got good size, right? Good size, and is he a ball hawk or no?
He's about 190. Yeah, he's solid for a free safety. It's nothing that's crazy, but he doesn't play small. Like he's a twitchy. Like he's not afraid to be in the box. Like really, really high floor safety, in my opinion.
Nice.
And it definitely fits. Okay.
Love it.
This is a fun zone here because I haven't gotten this far. But what are your guys' opinions on your linebacking core? You think you can get some infusion there?
Yep.
Need some depth on the inside linebacker. Our backups are
might not make the team.
Okay. So what's the linebacker group look like for you guys at the moment? Because I had a player who I really like who fell, and I think he would go really well. He didn't. But I really love Aiden Fisher. I love Aiden Fisher. So when Carson Beck threw the interception at the end of the national championship, Aiden Fisher ended up doing a spin move on the guard and was the guy who got in Carson Beck's face. So talk about blitzes and, basically using him as a sandbacker. This is somebody who has a lot of experience. I know Dane Brugler at the time of the national championship brought up that some people had him as a top 100 player in the league. So for me, that seems like a great guy to have for depth. I'm going to lock in Aiden Fisher if you guys are down.
Aiden Fisher.
I'm down. I'm down.
I just got to say, I love that we're doing this.
Yeah,
I love that you're saddling up. We sit and do these mock drafts ourselves, and we just keep picking the same guys that we love. You know what? Know these guys inside and out. Love it, man. Love it.
Dude, it's always fun to be able to hang out and talk with you guys too. So I'm always down for the opportunity. All right. So I want to see one thing. Is Zane Durant still available for you guys? I saw him pop up on mine. I'm going to get catfished, aren't I? I got catfished. Unbelievable. Yep. He was 199 on the PFF board. Oh, I got catfished.
Gonzo.
That hurts my soul, man.
He's got short little arms, doesn't he?
He does, but he's so fast. Okay, you know what? Is Cole Brevard 204 available for you guys?
He's got him by number. There he is.
Hell yeah.
You love this guy?
Cole
Brevard. You guys got to watch him. So he's a 6th year, if I'm not mistaken, redshirt senior, transferred from Purdue to Texas, and he ended up playing a rotational nose tackle role. He's essentially similar to Tavondre Sweat. Really good technique, 350 pounds, pretty damn solid athlete, but someone who can actually anchor down and plant the middle. I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up getting legit starting reps. So I'm really happy if Cole Brevard ends up pairing up with Peter Woods there as a young duo.
So Wumbar had a unicorn cake before you came on. I think he might be puking right now. I'm not sure.
Rest in peace, my friend.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, you ever had those unicorn little Debbies?
That's actually hilarious.
Yeah, someone sent them to us. So yeah, no, that's great. So I want to ask you what Parker Brailsford, because depending on what simulator you use, I've seen him like a 2nd round pick. I've seen him late. Like this guy's all over the map.
I mean, I think he's going to definitely be a day 3 pick. He's undersized, but he's such a solid, experienced center. I don't mind him at all at this range. He was one of the guys that I saw him pop up there. I'm not even blessed with him on my board right now because I'm doing one simultaneously with you guys.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I would have loved for that to have been an option. I know we already took Connor Liu though, so kind of takes it out of the equation.
He's one of these guys that's like the first center, or he's like the 10th center.
Yeah, I mean, I think he is just a very reliable center that you can bring in. But you know what? I really like this guy both as a nickel and a boundary. And this is the point of the draft where you want to get safety or depth more than just pure starters. At 252 on their big board, there's Sayer Wright, defensive back. So 252. Sayer Wright, defensive back out of Nebraska. Okay. So he's a hybrid boundary corner nickel, but he was thrust into the nickel role way early this year, and they never told him. He got surprised. His agent, of course, was telling me this, so shout out to him. But he's just somebody who could handle some tight ends really well. I actually liked how he handled Dallin Bentley from Utah. Like, got better as the year went along, had a pretty rough stretch for a bit, but in my opinion, he showed up the biggest in the biggest games towards the end of the year. And for depth, it's kind of hard to get someone who could really play the nickel and the boundary as well as he can.
So you're right. Nice.
All right.
You won John over. He didn't like it earlier. Now
you won him over.
Let's go.
John, get over there. Subscribe to Hail Mary. Let's go.
You can be your enforcer too.
He's gonna
he's your
really
bodyguard.
help out my algorithm. I'm gonna get like a bunch of comments like, don't like. I'm like, yes. Everything helps. All right. So at 253 on the big board. Okay, to be fair, do you guys think that defensive interior is a position you need to address more than once?
Well, you got it twice already.
We got one on nose tackle. I'm talking about defensive like defensive interior, non-nose tackle. So we got
our defensive line. We have Jalen Redmond, and other than that, we have just names.
Yeah, but you don't appreciate Levi Drake Rodriguez enough, Lumbar.
I'm with him.
Thank you. Thank you.
He had a huge jump in year two.
A huge jump from a third to just
Came from like our high school.
Really?
Exactly.
Basically.
No, he didn't.
Oh.
He's not from anywhere.
I meant like a small school.
See, you guys end up getting me every time. Every time. I'm like the most gullible guy when I go on your show. All right. Well, at 253, there's a player named James Thompson, the defensive interior out of Illinois. He popped off to me this year when he was playing Ohio State, ends up going to the Shrine Bowl as one of the best players there. He's a little bit undersized, sub 300, but tested out phenomenally well at the combine, has a ton of technique. And again, another day one ready player to at least make an impact. Maybe not someone who's going to be super young and developmental, but at this point, half of those guys end up being bounced off the practice squad anyways. So I personally like James Thompson. Some of my friends ended up interviewing him as well at the Shrine Bowl and said that he's a really nice guy and actually is really insightful. So that's something.
That's good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at this point,
James
you just got to
Thompson.
get best player available, and I think he definitely is.
All right.
I love this.
3D lineman.
All right.
Wow.
Final pick for the Minnesota Vikings in the 2026 NFL draft.
Ooh. Okay. So we got to end it off with a bang. Let's see. Looking at, so we've addressed defensive interior well. I'm very happy with that. Got some good linebacker talent even as well. Got some good defensive back. To me, I mean, I think that we're making our defense, pretty happy. Brian Flores, he's smiling ear to ear. We got to help out the offense a little bit. Fair?
Yeah,
we got
fair. Let's do it.
He's hurt. So let's talk about where can we end up getting some good depth here. I'm looking at the backups. I think tight end is a possible spot. What tight ends do they have available at this point? I'm curious if they got somebody who's actually worth investing in.
Wow.
What they got? They got Brett. Interesting. Okay. This is a very unique order. I'll just say that off the bat. So there's someone who I really like, and some people have him as high as tight end 5. It's number 392 on PFF's big board. I don't think that Trev has updated this, if I'm being completely honest. Matthew Hibner out of SMU.
Hibner.
Super reliable blocker. He's a guy I've talked to several times. Insanely reliable blocker. Very underrated route runner. Critically underused, but he actually came in clutch quite a few times. Reliable hands. Like, he's just the definition of really consistent. If you want a good tight end 3 / someone who has the upside to fill in at tight end 2, I don't think there's a better option probably in this entire draft for the value that you'll probably get for him, which he might end up going like the 4th or the 5th. But here at 244, I don't think there's a better player there.
Nice.
Matthew Hibner to round out the Minnesota Vikings 2026 draft class, baby. Let's see the grades. Puppy.
It's going to be
grades
all
don't
Fs.
matter. Yeah, it don't
It's going to be all Fs.
Grades can eat my ass. Let's all right, here we go.
All right. It's fair.
Okay.
So hold on. The overall grade, B-. Doesn't matter.
Not bad.
That's a passing grade.
It is.
That's a start.
I will say, I love the first 4 picks.
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue that one damn bit. I would love to sit and tell you I know a ton about Aiden Fisher. I don't. Same thing with the defensive line. Pretty much from Fisher on, I am in no man's land. I trust your analysis, but the main thing is we probably have 3, possibly 4 starters out of those 4.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. I'm really excited about it too.
I love the fact I don't know those later picks. Now I can go back and look at these guys, study them, and get on board with them because I trust you, Alex, with everything. My life.
Trust me.
Not even the draft, just everything in general.
Just everything.
You have me a sandwich, I'm going to eat it. No, I'm going to sleep well and not hurt in the morning.
I actually know how to cook too, so that'd be probably a good idea. That'd be a safe bet.
All right, Alex, before we let you go, I got a couple quickies for you. We appreciate you hopping on, but so you've probably, I can imagine you've talked to a lot of draft prospects this year, right? Who's the nicest dude that you've talked to this year? Like just the guy that you're really rooting for because you know he's just a great guy.
Well, Malachi Lawrence is an actual friend, so I would say like it's a little bit biased in that regard. But I mean, legitimately an A+ guy, and he actually is willing to admit where he's not doing well in order to like. He's just completely transparent. He's an OBS type of guy, which I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus, but there's a particular player in the last 3 that I talked to at the Shrine Bowl, and as much as I love him as a player, definitely felt like there was some BS like agency talking from him. So like there's definitely a lot of guys who have a script memorized, and Malachi is just off the rip. We ended up grabbing dinner for a couple hours, and it was just it was great. Yeah, I mean like just a genuinely good dude. So I mean he ended up testing out phenomenally well at the combine. He can no longer be truly a my guy because some people have him slipping to the end of the first, but yeah, I mean definitely character wise, you know, probably the best guy I've brought on, period.
Nice.
That's fantastic. Yeah. My second one was out of the draft gurus that you've talked to, who's the best dude off camera? Because you know what, I'm not going to ask you who the biggest dick is, but I'm sure there's some dicks. But who's the best guy off camera? Get him out. Who? Yeah, see, confirmed. Who's the best guy? The funnest guy? Just most laid back.
Ooh. Okay, so those are like 3 different things.
Yeah.
So
he had a unicorn, Lil W. You gotta give him some space.
I know. Okay, so best guy, I got to give it to my guy Steven Broshmo, like because he's an actual friend. I consider him.
Can you say his first name out loud?
For the record, you guys never heard that. Broshmo.
It's worse than saying Voldemort.
I think
I don't know what
Trev
that means.
ended up saying it, so Trev did it first. I'm gonna like let Trev take the fall for it. But yeah, Broshmo easily, like he's an actual, probably up there with one of my very close friends. So
nice.
Easily the best guy. I would say most chill is Garrett, Football Analysis. I mean, he and I, we talk on average once or twice a month on a like phone call. We just talk random stuff. So like another guy who's genuinely a really good friend. That's what I love about this industry. Like we don't have to compete with each other to get subscribers. Subscribers can like go to all of us, and we just like, it's a very good cohesive unit. But I would say the most laid back, probably Garrett. The most entertaining, that's really a tough one. That's like the one where I'm like having a tough time kind of like choosing one. Mike Renner has some incredible stories. I will say that. Like he is very entertaining to listen to. Because I would probably throw Marcus in there as well. Like he is somebody who always has a really good joke loaded up. So, I mean, I would say like those guys are essentially my top 4 as it is. So, yeah, it's a great community.
Yeah,
that's some good company, man. That is some fantastic company. Yeah. And we appreciate you hopping on. Love the draft. We're going to try to get you on before the draft again. Feel free to block us, but we'll keep asking. Appreciate the hell out of you. Hey, congrats on 20K, man.
Yeah,
thank you. I appreciate it, guys. I'm always willing to come on.
Oh, we appreciate it, man. Have a great night, buddy.
Yep.
You too. All right, later, guys.
Wow, Alex, dude's awesome.
No, it's fun. So, like, yeah, he really hit 3 picks. The D line to me was unexpected, and I love having these new names now to dig into. Because I mean, that's really what I think it's about when it comes to draft, especially the day 3. You want the Vikings to draft guys you're familiar with. When you see a guy like, who the hell is this guy? That's what gets frustrating when you know some prospects. So to get more names out there, to get your just read about these guys, get into them. So when they do pick these guys, you know a little bit who they're talking about.
A lot of comments about no running back.
Yeah, I mean, there was no running back pick. There was no receiver. I saw that. But again, every draft, you can't hit everything. I do think the Vikings will take a running back at some point, especially after today with the Jonah Coleman news. Everybody getting out like, oh, we're going to take a freaking Viking. We're going to take a running back. It's going to happen. But yeah, it was fun. Alex is good shit, though. He's a lot of fun. Boz Daddy wants to trade up to get Caleb Downs, it sounds like. And that's interesting. I don't know. I think this is a team that probably needs to fill more needs than to get that top guy. So we'll see what happens there. Just going to pour the last little bit in there. Yeah, thank you, Viking Funeral. What's going on? 51 likes. Look at the 75. Let's get to 100. Why the hell wouldn't you? Just a quick reminder, if you did a super chat, you'll be on the wheel for a One Bar and Lupagus hoodie, rocking that new sweet logo. I will spin that thing here at some point. Not sure if One Bar wants to load that wheel or if he wants me to, but we'll get that thing loaded for sure. Yeah, we got we're still talking here. We are definitely still talking. We were in the midst of Mailbag when Alex hopped on. Of course, we're going to always acquiesce to a guest when they're taking the time to come on our show. We appreciate that very much. We're in the middle of it. Let's Bowl. We're in the middle of the Mailbag, waiting for One Bar to come back. He did eat a unicorn cake sent to him from Purple Pumpkin Face. He's not quite been the same since he put that in his mouth. So very onebarlupagus@gmail.com. I will put it in the comments. FW Ender. Not sure what you need sent to you, or you're sending something to us. We'll see. There it is. Dear Lord Duncan says Mailbag itches. Bullet horn.
All right. Have you ever taken a leak in the toilet and it's gone so long you actually watched the water level rise?
I've never peed in the toilet before.
I feel like I just watched the water level rise. That's a big deal. It's a big deal. I can't wait to tell my family.
Hang on, I'm sending you a private message. Let's make sure you read it here in a second.
We gotta finish up the mailbag and call her good.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was asking you.
We got we just dipped our little toes in the mailbag, so we got to finish that puppy.
Yeah, let's do it. So I don't know if we finished Lord Coolseth's questions. He said, "How do you feel this draft will affect the new Vikings general manager?"
I'm just sticking to my regular answer, and it's not going to affect them at all because all these guys that they want to bring on to a general manager aren't going to be picky. They want a spot at one of the best damn jobs they could possibly get, one of the best facilities, some of the best owners. They could draft dog shit and they're still coming here. It does not affect them one damn bit. Nobody's gonna be like, you know what, I've been waiting 20 years to be a GM, I'm gonna wait another one. I don't like that draft.
I mean, only thing that's gonna affect him is like down the road, like when it comes to when he has to draft next year. Do we get any starters of those drafts? Do we get any players we can rely on? Do we get any guys who can contribute? If they go ahead and Quasi this thing and get nothing, then it will affect them next year. But as far
but it's not his fault.
No, it's not. FT Matty Man. Wow.
He has nothing to lose from this draft. If it's great, fantastic. If it's dog shit, he can laugh about it and say at the press conference, say, I didn't draft these guys.
If he's just got more work to do. He'll just have more work to do.
Yeah, but it's not on him. It's not on him.
Or she.
Michael Scott, well done.
Thank you. Thank you. Chris Vikings, nightmare scenario. What is worse? Vikings don't draft a center or don't draft a D lineman or don't draft a wide receiver.
They don't draft a D lineman. Good Lord. They don't draft a D lineman. I'm going to come on here and eat every one of those unicorn cakes back there.
Yeah, that was my answer too, because center, you used got Blake Brandel you can fall back on. Receiver, you got two of the best in the league in Addison and Justin Jefferson. You don't get a D lineman. A lot of question marks on that line. A lot of things that make you a little nervous.
Yeah, we got it. We got to go D-line. Got to. It doesn't have to be in round one. Hell, it doesn't even have to be in round two, but I want them to double dip. We got to address it. It's ugly. It's gross.
All right. Oh, John says the GM is already here. His name is Rob B.
I don't believe that, but maybe. You might be.
You never know. All right, David B1352 says, "With the draft less than a month away, who's your draft crushes for day 1, 2, and 3?"
Oh God, I am very ill prepared. Day one. All right, you go ahead.
Day one, it's pretty obvious. I mean, we all love Dylan Thiedemann. Like he's kind of been the go-to guy. I love Caleb Banks despite his foot injury. I still really.
I'm out on Caleb Banks almost.
I'm not at all. The fact that the way he worked out with that broken foot even just impresses me more. Crushes, that's day one. Those are probably the guys I want the most. I'm curious to see what Jamad McCoy does this week or next week when he works out. Because if he looks good, then I'm definitely be all in on him too.
So the only reason I'm out, I like Caleb Banks. The reason I'm out on Caleb Banks is it seems like every guy that is in the know when it comes to draft gurus, draft experts are out on Caleb Banks in round 1. They're not out on him completely. They're just out on him in round 1. So I'm going to just give them the benefit of the doubt as far as that's why I'm out on him. If we took him at 18, I wouldn't be pissed. But look at everybody's.
Well, there's
Nobody
questions.
has him.
It's scary.
That's
how much I like him, though.
But they know a lot more than old one bar and Lupagus.
This is a crush.
It's a crush. When you're talking about what could be and the value, absolutely. Round 1, it's Dylan Thieneman and Peter Woods. Love those guys. Love them more than Caden McDonald's actually working his way in there as well. Was it day 2?
Round 2. Oh, no, days 1, 2, and 3. All right.
So day 2 is rounds 2 and 3. I would probably say like Jake Slaughter, any of those safeties, Jerry Price.
Jacob Rodriguez, linebacker. That's just
Jacob Rodriguez would be beautiful. And then day 3? Day 3 is I get into the Oscar Delps, the tight end from Georgia. Day 3, I love.
If you're still thinking Cole Wisniewski for me, safety, and I also love Mason Rager, edge from Wisconsin. Would love that dude so much. Sometime on day 3.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at like the Trey Lance's possibly, or Bryce Lance. What the hell is his name? You know those guys. Anybody that's still on the board there. You look at the Jalen Stromans, the guys we brought on, Jager Burton. Love those guys. Love everybody. When it comes around
Jaden Duggar.
Yeah, Jaden Duggar. Hell yeah.
I love Adam Randall, running back Clemson, a day 3 guy for me as well. A couple more questions here. This is Let's Bowl 118. What do you guys think we pick at 97? I'm guessing Ted Hurst.
Hot name today. 97. Who are we going to pick? I'm going to say Jake Slaughter.
I think that's where Emmett Johnson goes. If he's there, he's a Viking. Will he get there? I don't know, but he's my pick. He's who I want.
I think he'll be there.
Pick 97. He ran a little bit faster as pro day today. I think he was in the 4.4s. So maybe that bumps him up a little bit. Maybe it doesn't, but that's my guy. 97 is Emmett Johnson.
Yeah, I think he'll definitely be there. It's just a matter if they take him. I think they.
Are you? Sorry. Are you filling the wheel, or you want me to?
No, I'm filling it right now.
All right, so we're talking a little mock madness before we spin this thing. So you guys voted. We're into the finals now. So Dylan Thieneman defeated Emmanuel McNeil-Warren, who actually upset Jermon McCoy. We had a first upset ever doing this. So 1 versus a 5. It was a absolute blowout. 90% to 10%. Thieneman beat McNeil-Warren, which I thought maybe there would be some McNeil-Warren guys, but not the case. And then Monsieur Delane smoked Caleb Banks 72% to 28%. So the finals looks like it's going to be Dylan Thieneman against Monsieur Delane, and we'll see how you guys vote on that. Curious to see, because I mean, obviously, I think Delane's probably the higher rated prospect, but Thieneman's more of a need. See what you guys do. We'll put that up next week for that mock madness finale.
All right. Well, we have all the super chats loaded. We're going to spin this puppy. Anybody wants to get in the last second, go ahead and do that. This will be for a One Bar and Lupagus hoodie or a t-shirt, whatever the hell you want. You have to email us onebarlupagus@gmail.com. But let's do this. You ready?
Yeah. Did you get Leonard Shelton on there? Late one.
God.
Just snuck in.
Leonard. Stinky man. Here we go.
That's pretty nice. All right.
It smells like a nice brute. All right, here we go. Let me hold on.
Tokyo Skull says my super chat's not showing.
Why did he? I don't know. I don't see it. Do you see it? We can believe him.
I didn't see either.
Tokyo Skull's here very often. I'll just believe him.
Yeah, I trust him with my life. I'd split a unicorn cake with him.
I don't know. That thing's really. I feel like it's going to
keeps getting worse.
Mess with my sleep.
Yeah, you've been a hot mess since you took that bite. Oh, D. Garcia just got on.
No. All right, hold on. D. Garcia. All right.
Yep.
All right, we're going to spin it. Winner gets a hoodie, t-shirt, whatever you want. All right, can you see it?
No, we just see the draft board.
Oh, shoot. Hold on. It's the worst. All right, here we go. Hold on. It's all jacked up. All right, now we're rolling. Ready?
Ooh, purple one. Yellow, nice.
Vic Ryder taking her home. Vic Ryder, email us onebarlupicus@gmail.com. Appreciate all the super chats. Appreciate Alex saddling up. Always great to see him. Very laid back dude. Layout's messed up, but that's all right. It's the end of the show. Appreciate everybody coming on. A couple weeks from now, we're going to be live for the draft. Multiple days, so be sure to saddle up for that as well. It's going to be a fantastic next 30 days.
I was just thinking Vic Ryder said finally, and I feel like he's always in it, never wins. So well done, Vic Ryder, if you finally won. All right, guys. Yeah, Gomer said definitely saddle up for the draft. Day 1, day 2, day 3. I will be wasted at one point during that stretch. And remember this, a Florida woman was recently accused of peeing on and destroying property valued at $3,000 at multiple Airbnbs. She allegedly filmed herself doing this.
Oh, I think that's my mother.
Oh my God.